We're ready.
Yeah, just introduce yourself and tell me something that you're grateful for.
I'm Margaret, and I'm grateful because I got to see the podiatrist today, and I'm going to have some custom insoles made
Good.
to
Yeah.
support my feet better.
Yes, that's good. I'm Cindy. I'll just go ahead with mine as well. Today in this moment, I am grateful. My cleaners came, my house cleaners came, and it's always just like wonderful to have like just a very clean house. I could eat off the floors, and it's just always it's a privilege for me and a luxury because there was a time um, when I would just be doing this myself and I wouldn't pay someone else to do it. Um, and I'm just always grateful that I have the extra money to be able to, splurge on something that I normally would have just done myself. But it is, it I work from home, so I am happy to pay for this service because I am in this house, way more. This is my office and my life and my house and my whatever. So for me, I'm just grateful that I have the extra money to pay for something like this and not scrimp, not cut corners on something that I don't want to really be doing anyway.
Right.
So
Yeah. Okay. I'm Jim, and I'm grateful that we got to, after yoga this morning, we got to go out and have coffee and a little
Oh,
breakfast
nice.
all
yeah, we
together.
did. Yeah, it was nice with our little group. If you were here, Margaret, you'd be joining us for those little
Oh,
coffee
Yeah.
sessions. Yeah, they're
that
nice.
sounds nice. Yeah,
Some people from the yoga group join us. So it's nice, just have a little
cool.
community connection.
Yeah.
So, okay, guys, let's get into child's pose. Spread the fingers wide, land on the mat, take a deep inhale, take a deep exhale. And just coming into this place of gratitude and grounding. Deep breath in, deep breath out. We're coming together to practice self-love, self-care, and just getting in on our mats and carving out time for ourselves. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Good. And then roll forward into a tabletop position on all fours. Let's do some cat cows. Dip the belly, shoulders down and back. Deep inhale. And then exhale, round the spine, tuck the chin. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Last one, deep inhale. Last one, deep exhale. Good. And then just shake everything out, the head, the tail. Push back, downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in. Take a deep breath out. Walk to the top of the mat, hang in ragdoll. Grab both elbows, just slight sway from left to right. Release the grip. And then unwind, uncurl, untuck. And when you get to the top, bring the shoulders up by the ears, down by the sides. Good. Bring the hands to center. Close the eyes. Take a deep inhale. Take a deep exhale. Inhale together for Om. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Good. And then gently open the eyes. Happy Monday, everyone. Inhale, hands up, lift up, reach up, stretch up. Interlace the index fingers and then stretch the arms up and out of the body. Lift up, stretch up. Good. And then tick-tock the body right and left. So inhale right, exhale left. Inhale right, exhale left. Just get some slow movement going, nice and easy. Good. Back to center. Take a back bend. Push from the hips. Trace an imaginary line on the ceiling. Take a deep inhale. Take a deep exhale. As you come forward, fold. Keep the hands interlaced. Good. Halfway lift. Inhale. Forward fold. Exhale. And then walk the legs out to downward facing dog. So pedal the feet left and right. Walking out the legs. That feels good. Come up on the toes. Inhale, exhale, heels. Inhale, toes. Exhale, heels. Good. One more. Inhale, toes. Exhale, heels. Warrior one, right side. Lift up, reach up, stretch up, bend in the front knee. Palms face each other, okay? So anchor that knife edge of the left foot down into the mat. Make sure you've got a nice wide space between the legs. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Inhale, lift up, reach up, stretch up. Exhale, sink a little bit more. Warrior two. Hands go down, legs are already in position. Look over that right middle finger. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Good, Jim. Good, Margaret. Okay. Stay on the breath. In and out through the nose. Good. One more breath in. One more breath out. And then windmill the arms down. Take the right leg back. Shoot it up in the air, three-legged dog. Twirl the ankle around. Bend the right knee, opening up that right hip. And then bring the leg through to crescent lunge. So right foot forward, rise up arms, toes of the left foot, breathe in, breathe out. Good. Bring the hands to center, twist to the right. Okay, stay with me. We are going to do a new segment, so just listen carefully. Inhale, exhale, and then open back up. Swing the arms up to crescent lunge. Okay, so inhale, exhale, bring the hands to center, twist to the right and hold. Okay, one breath. Okay, so we're going to do this, and then you're just going to swing the arms back up again to crescent lunge. Inhale, exhale, last one, hands to center, twist to the right and hold. Okay, so you're still up on those back toes. We're just shifting our center of gravity. One more. Good. And now take the hands down to the mat, take the right leg back, step it back, downward dog. Take a deep inhale. Take a deep exhale. Crescent lunge, left side. Left foot forward, toes of the right. Rise up, inhale. Exhale. So the first segment of this, we're going to stay in crescent lunge. You're up on those right toes. Press the palms together. Stay here. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. Good. And then take a twist. Hands to center, twist to the left. You're still on those back right toes. One breath here. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Back to crescent lunge. Inhale. One breath. Exhale. Hands to center, twist to the left. Hold. One breath. Good. One more. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, stay here. You're up on those back right toes. Hands to center, last twist. Inhale. Exhale. Good. And then come out of the twist, hands down to the mat. Take the left leg back, downward dog. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. Walk to the top of the mat, hanging ragdoll. Grab both elbows, slight sway. Nice and easy. Roll out the neck. Halfway lift. Fold. Chair pose. One breath. Okay. Forward fold. Halfway. Fold. Chair. Fold. Halfway. Fold. Chair. One breath. Forward fold. Two more. Halfway. Fold. Chair. Fold. Last one. Halfway. Fold. Chair. Fold. Halfway. Fold. Chair. Hold. 3, 2, 1. Bring the hands to center, twist to the right and hold for 3. Sit down lower for 2, 1. Arms back up, chair, inhale, exhale, twist left and hold for 3. Keep twisting for 2. And 1. Back to center, chair, hold for 3. Sit down low, 2, 1. Forward fold. Okay. Tension and release. This is very specific here. Heart rate should be elevated. Pull on those big toes. Pull. Good. Palms to feet. Stay on the breath. Good. One more deep inhale. One more deep exhale. Good. And then come up, roll, unwind, stack the vertebra. Good. Grab a sip of water. Good. Let's keep it flowing, keep it moving. All right. So middle of the mat, we're going to do some sort of moving balance sequences, okay? So the first one, it's going to look like this. You're going to take the right knee up, standing knee raise. Next one, you're going to take it back to airplane. Next one, you're going to take it back up. And the last one, you're going to sit in figure 4. Okay, so I'll call the poses, okay? So just listen and be patient. We're going to do a couple of rounds on each side, okay? So inhale, right knee up. Exhale, airplane, right leg back. Inhale, right knee up. Exhale, figure 4, right crosses over left. Bring the hands to center. Good. And then come out, okay? Other side, okay? Inhale, left knee up. Exhale, airplane. Okay. Inhale, left knee up. Exhale, figure 4. Left crosses over right. Hands to center. Yep, that's it. Good. And then come out. Switch it out. Inhale, right knee up. Exhale, airplane. Right leg back. Inhale, right knee up. Exhale, figure 4. You'll find that it'll be pretty smooth once you get the transitions. Okay. Then come out. Left leg, inhale, left knee, exhale, airplane, inhale up, exhale, figure 4. Okay, good. Last one, we're doing pattern interrupters. Right knee, inhale, exhale, take it back, inhale, right knee, exhale, figure 4, sit down. Good, yep, Jim, you got it, good. And then come out, left side, inhale, exhale, take it back. Inhale, left knee. Exhale, cross, figure 4. Good, Margaret. Good. And then come out and then shake it up. Okay. Good. Next one. You're going to place your hands on the hip. You're going to lift the right leg. You're going to hold. You're going to straighten the leg. Just lift and hold for 5, 4, Flex the foot for 3, 2, 1. Take it back. Arms to the floor, standing splits. Right leg goes up in the air for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right toe taps the mat and then kick the leg up. Right toe tap, kick, tap, kick, tap, kick. 2 more. Tap, kick, tap, kick. Last one. Tap, kick, and then right meets the left. Good. Halfway, fold, rise. Other side. Swoop the arms up and around. Okay? Good. Left leg. Okay? So again, you're going to take the left leg up, left leg straight. Hands can be on the hips. Arms can be out. Flex that left foot. Stay here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shoot it back. 3-legged dog. Hands to the floor. Left leg in the sky. Stay for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then toe tap. Left toe taps the mat. Pop up. Toe tap. Toe tap. Toe tap. 2 more. Toe tap. Last one. Toe tap. Left foot meets the right. Whew. Halfway. Fold. Rise. Swoop the arms up. Bring the hands to center. Good. Last one in this segment, tree right side. Bring the right foot to the inside of the left calf or the inner part of the left thigh. If you want, you could, if you have the flexibility, you could do half lotus. So the left foot would rest sort of in the middle of this left thigh point or hip point. It's pretty high up here if you're going to do this, okay? If you're going to take half lotus. All right, so it is resting in that little pocket there. Take your arms up and out wherever it is, okay? Just wanted to give you a different option this time. And then stay on the breath. Steady and calm wins the race. Okay, palms out, 1 more. Good. And then lower, then shake that out. Okay. And then again, tree left side. Okay. So again, you have the option if you want, and you've got the flexibility to take half lotus. Okay. So left leg would come again. It's going to land in that little thigh pocket. Left knee would drop, and then you go into your pose from here. Okay. So whatever you did on the right, do to the left. Again, just to bring symmetry and balance to the body. Arms out, palms out. Stay on the breath. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. Good job, everyone. Good focus. Jim, you got it. Good. Hands to center, and then lower the leg. Okay. Again, grab a small sip of water. Let's see, we got, okay, top of the mat, extended mountain, inhale. Exhale, swan dive. Arms come down, halfway. Fold. And then walk the legs out to downward facing dog. Okay. You're going to come up on the toes, and you're going to walk on the toes to the front of the hands. Okay, so you're going to be on the toes. It's like you're wearing high heels. You're going to walk on the toes. Okay, heels are up all the way to the hands. Good. Halfway lift, land the heels down, forward fold. And now this time, you're going to walk on the heels. So you're going to bring the toes up. You're going to walk backwards. Okay. Again, we're working coordination. Walk backwards on the mat. And then get yourself into downward dog. So you're walking on your heels all the way till you get to downward dog. Take a deep inhale. Exhale. We're going to do this one more time. Come up on the toes like you're in high heels. You're going to walk 1 foot at a time towards the hands until you get to the top of the mat. Okay, you'll find your groove. Okay, halfway, fold, and then you're going to pop the heels up, the toes up, and you're going to walk backwards. Okay, so you should feel this shooting down the backs of the legs, maybe in the front of the shins, depending on how high your toes are up. Walk it back to downward dog. Woo! Try talking and doing that. That's pretty hard.
Yeah.
All right, take a deep inhale. Take a deep exhale. Good. And then drop to the knees on the mat. Rise right into camel. Open up, inhale, 1 breath. Exhale, extended child. Arms go forward, okay? Just stay with me on this series. Rise up, 1 breath. Inhale, camel, open up. Exhale, extended child. Okay, so we're taking 1 breath, extended child. 1 breath, you're going to open, camel, extended child. Right, camel, 1 breath, extended child, arms go over. Right, last one, open, camel, extended child. Good. And then come back, stand on the knees. Okay. So you might want to get a pillow if you're on a hard surface and this hurts. Okay. So next one, I'm going to show you what it's going to look like from the back. Okay. So let me adjust the camera. This is what you're going to be doing. So from the back, you're going to stand on your knees. Okay. You're going to tap the kidney points that are behind here. Okay. They're right at the bottom of the rib cage. So you're going to tap, you're going to open, you're going to sit down on the heels. So it's going to look like this. You're going to inhale, tap, push the hips open, take the head back. Camel. The only difference from the camel, the only difference is you're tapping your kidney points. Inhale, and then your exhale, you're sitting on the feet. Okay, so it'll look like this. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Okay, is everyone clear on that?
Yes.
Okay, so you will start feeling the heat fast in this pose. Okay, this is a 3rd, 4th, 5th chakra opener. All right, so again, tap the kidney points, open to camel, sit down on the heels. Go. Inhale, exhale. Okay, you know what you're doing. Tap, sit down. Tap the kidney, sit down. Tap, sit down. Tap, sit down. Open, sit. Open, sit. 3 more. Open, sit. Tap, sit. Tap, sit. Last one. Inhale. And I'll exhale, sit down all the way onto the heels. Let me catch my breath for a second. Okay, hands on the knees, deep inhale. Deep exhale. Okay, breath in. Breath out. Good. Bring the elbows to the top of the head. Breath is going to be in and out through the nose. Okay, so we're going to work the energy back up through the chakras. This point, it's going to be 5th, 6th, and 7th chakras in this particular pose. You're going to inhale the elbows together through the nose, exhale through the nose, elbows go out. So you're going to be sniffing just like we do when we do adrenal twist, and it's going to look like this. So you're going to keep the breath trapped in the top of the throat. You're moving the arms. You're opening up that heart chakra. Keep it going. Sniffing in and out through the nose. Keep those lips closed. Almost there. Keep it going. Three more. Last one, last round. Good. And then just stay here, hands on the knees, creating a grounding effect in the body. Feel the Kundalini rising. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. One more inhale. One more exhale. Good. Again, take the hands to the head. This time you're going to like have a seesaw with your body. So you're going to inhale to the right. Elbow is going to tip to the right. You're going to come back. So it'll be inhale, back to center, exhale. Then you're going to keep the hands on the head. You're going to inhale to the left, exhale back. Okay. So we are specifically working the side portion of our body. Let me get a little bit closer so you guys can just see. All right. So you're sitting on your heels or you're sitting on a block, hands behind the head. You'll inhale to the right, tip the body to the right, exhale back. Inhale to the left, exhale back. Okay. Try to keep the breath in and out through the nose, even though we're doing side bends. Okay. So close the eyes. Three more. Last round. Good. This time, float the hands to the knees, palms face up. Eyes are closed. Okay. You should be super warm, maybe even sweating in the middle of the back, the stomach, the third, fourth, fifth chakra area. Okay. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. Find your way to a seated cross-legged position. Okay, we're going to do some Sufi grinds. So again, you'll just bow forward, inhale through the nose. And then when you get to 6 o'clock, the arms go straight for about a half a second. You're going to start your exhale through the nose. So it'll look like this. And you're making an ellipse with the body, not a circle. Okay. Try not to dip your head in and out through the nose. Do your best. Okay. The motion is at the waist. Okay. So you're literally, it's like you're leading with the heart. Okay. And then literally your waist is just doing that. Okay. This is to massage those internal organs, the liver cleansing, adrenals, get some oxygen and new blood in that area. Okay. This is very good for digestive issues. And just keep going if you haven't already. Okay. In and out through the nose. When you get to about 6 o'clock, you start your exhale through the nose. It moves fast. The breath works as an internal massage for those organs, stomach, liver, small intestine, large intestine, believe it or not. Okay. And the breath is like a lubricating tool. 3 more. Last one. And then spine straight, eyes closed. Okay, your eyes should be closed even when we're doing the circle thing, so you just don't get dizzy. Hands on the knees. Breath in. Breath out. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. One more. Just get yourself back to center, get yourself calm. Good. And now we're going to just do the same thing, Sufi grinds with the ellipse thing, with your waist moving in this direction, slow and easy rotation. Okay. You're just going to go counterclockwise. So you're going to bow forward. You're not dropping the head. So see if you can just lead with the heart. Yeah, that's it, Margaret. Okay. And then arms straighten. So again, just think of your body like there's like a little hula hoop, or someone's got like a little grind at your waist. That's basically what's happening, okay? In and out through the nose. Okay. This is a super different technique, so I know it feels strange, okay? Inhale, and then about 6 o'clock, you're going to start your exhale, okay? And just think that you're moving from the waist like a snake or a serpent, okay? Working up that Kundalini energy, detoxifying the internal organs, using your breath as a lubricant, okay, to get in to those crevices in the area where you may not be able to reach otherwise. Okay, couple more. Last one. Good. And then back to center, hands on the knees again. Stabilize, create a grounding effect in the body. Take a deep inhale. Take a deep exhale. Good. Deep inhale. Let everything settle back down. Deep exhale. Keep the eyes closed. Breath in. Breath out. One more. Good. I'm going to stay. This is going to be another new pose that we haven't done before. So you're going to take your hands behind you. You're going to take the legs up. The legs are going to be up in front of you. So you're going to start here. The goal is you're going to take them up at a 60-degree angle. So you're going to inhale the right to the legs up. Okay, so you're using your arms. This is all going to be core work. All right, so you're going to inhale the legs up. Exhale, back to center. Inhale to the left, 60-degree angle, back to center. Okay, so in and out through the nose. Okay, try to do the different breath instead of the nose and mouth breathing. Okay, so it'll be in and out through the nose. Okay, twist left, twist right, in and out through the nose. Come back to center. Keep going. Few more. Stick with me. I know it's hard. Last round. Good. Land the feet on the mat. Bring the arms together. Hug yourself in. Drop your head down. Heart rate should be up. Give yourself some rest here in between. Deep inhale. Exhale, send it to the earth. Breath in. Send it to the earth. Breath out. Calm the breath down. Calm the parasympathetic nervous system down. Inhale. Exhale. Get 2 more breaths, sort of in this kind of cradle-like position where you're hugging your knees, you're hugging your elbows, your head rests between the knees. Last one. Good. And then seated forward fold. So the feet are going to just come out in front of you. All right. You're going to grab the big toes, peace sign fingers. You're going to pull. So again, we're just pulling. There's a string on the heart. You're going to pull, pull. Good. One more pull. Good. Then you're going to bend the left knee over the right. Left hand comes behind you. Right hand crosses up in front of the left knee. Gentle twist as you look over that left shoulder. Twist. Twist some more. Good. And one more. And then you're going to come out of the twist. You're going to bring that right knee underneath the left. You're going to walk the legs out, okay, and see if you can stack the knees on top of one another, okay? So the feet, you'll shimmy out the feet. They're almost going to be sort of in a relative straight line as much as they can be, at least the ankles from the backside. And then the knees are going to be stacked on top of each other. And then you're going to walk the arms out and then bow to the top knee. Stay on the breath. We're going to be here for a good long while, so just get comfortable, okay? This is going to probably replace our pigeon. It's working the same sort of muscles. Good. One more deep inhale. Exhale. Last little bit. You're going to come out, take the left leg, walk the right leg back out, and then hook the left arm under that left leg. Okay. So you're just going to cradle that back and forth. Yep. Okay. Again, this is intense hip flexor work. You're going to straighten that left leg. So the left arm is under, Jim, it's under your left knee. Yeah. Okay. So you're going to hook that left arm under the left leg. And then from here, you're going to straighten. Okay.
Oh, this way.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. And then here you straighten to the best of your ability. Good. And then come out and then release it, switch it out. Okay. All right. So next one is going to be, what did we do? Yeah. So right is going to come over. Again, you'll shimmy out the legs so that the heels are almost even with each other, okay? Knees are almost stacked on top of each other. And then from here, you're going to bow forward, okay? So your chin can be on the knee, your nose can be to the knee, and then you're going to stay on the breath. Few more here. All right, good. And then you're going to come out. You're going to, again, hook the right arm under that right knee. And then you're going to rock back and forth on the hip. You're sort of sitting on your sit bones. Good. You're going to straighten the right leg to the best of your ability. Keep contact with the middle of the foot. If you've got it, right arm is still hooked under that right knee or right calf. Good. Last bit. Good. And then take a straddle position. So drop both legs down. Oh, reach the arms forward. Okay. So you're going to reach the arms forward. This is going to be a two-part stretch. You're going to reach the arms forward. Next, you're going to take the arms. You're going to interlace the hands back. Open up the heart. Okay, so you're going to reach the arms forward onto the floor, and then you're going to take the arms, you're going to interlace the arms, you're going to open the chest, squeeze the shoulder blades. Legs are still in a straddle position, okay? Reach forward, inhale, exhale, open the heart, interlace the arms, take the head back. Okay, so you're actively squeezing that heart center open. Reach the arms forward. So we're closing and then we're opening. Okay, arms forward, heels are grounded. You're still in that straddle position. Okay, interlace the hands behind the back, open the chest, squeeze the shoulder blades together. Good. Last one, reach forward, inhale. And then exhale, interlace the hands, open up the chest, take the head back. Good. Bound angle. Bring the soles of the feet together. Oh, I don't know about you all, but I am definitely feeling these stretches today. Grab the tops of the feet. Yeah, Jim, you feeling it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Margaret, yes? Thumbs up? Okay, yeah, I see your head shaking. Okay, good. Use the elbows to push the knees out. Okay, deep breath in. Deep breath out. Good. And then take the legs out. Take the arms down by the side. Roll yourself down one vertebra at a time. Oh, until your head hits the mat. Bring the right knee in, arms at the rib cage. Hug in. Supine twist, guide it over. You can T-top that right arm just for a counter pose. Good, release, right leg, left knee in, arms at the rib cage. Supine twist, guide it over. Okay, and then release right into Shavasana. Okay, it was a totally different class today, but equally good from a stretch and energy kind of building class. Okay, feet flop open, palms face the ceiling, eyes are closed. And just for the next few minutes, just getting in a deep, deep rest. Feel the rise and fall of the breath. Feel the weight in the legs. Let it be heavy. Palms are open to receive, whether it's divinity or love or inspiration, peace. Back is firmly grounded in the mat. Head is heavy. Stay on the breath. Stay in Shavasana. I'm going to read from the 72 Names of God. This chapter is on happiness. There is an old saying, be careful what you wish for. Too often, we confuse temporary pleasure with enduring happiness because the trappings of the physical world are highly seductive and potent. When we are able to distinguish between the two, we will find true happiness. Pleasure is usually associated with egocentric desires, whereas happiness is linked to the longing of the soul. By and large, our desires emerge from the selfish side of our nature. What we covet is not necessarily what will bring us lasting fulfillment. Happiness eludes us when we chase after what we want, as opposed to what we need. Our desires and cravings generally bring misfortune and turmoil after the initial pleasures and immediate gratifications have worn off. We find true happiness when our lives are spent transcending our ego-based impulses to steadfastly pursue what our souls need for transformation and elevation. In other words, when we're busy doing what we came to this earth to do in terms of spiritual work, we will meet deep-seated fulfillment every step of the way. You find the strength to restrain selfish longings. Through this name, you are asking for what your soul needs, not what your ego wants. You find deep appreciation for whatever life brings you. This brings you happiness in the deepest sense. Happiness is a choice. It comes down to where you put your consciousness on. But it is a choice. Joy is a choice. Fulfillment is a choice. Contentment is a choice. Start to bring in some slow movement, wiggling the fingers and the toes. Take a deep inhale. Take a deep exhale. And then slowly just find your way back up to a seated position. Take your time to get to the top of the mat. Keep the eyes closed. Bring the hands to center. Take a deep breath in. Take a deep breath out. Inhale together for 1 Om. Hands to third eye, top of the forehead, bow. Thank you so much, Tracy, Jim. Oh, Tracy's not here, but thank you, Tracy, Margaret, and myself. I appreciate each and every one of you. I know you have choices about your time, and I appreciate that you spend it with me. Together, we all say Namaste.
Namaste.
Very
nice.
Yeah, very